Hi guys, I hope you're well. So today's video is long overdue. I promised to do it months ago, but the reason I kind of didn't is because I am in two minds about it, and I still am. It's not a product that I feel you need necessarily, but I think it's nice to have, and it gives you a nice option when you're thinking of styling your hair, and it definitely works. But there are a few things that I don't really like about it. So this is my review of the Babyliss Root Boost. And I bought this last year, I think in November, when it first came out. Anything containing the words root and boost or volume, I go out and buy. I want bigger hair. I don't have the biggest hair. It's quite flat. I have quite thin hair, but I have quite a lot of it, which I find hard to get volume. It doesn't backcomb that well, so I thought this would be a good alternative. And this cost $29.99, and I purchased it from Boots, and it is essentially a mini crimping machine, and it looks like this. And it has a ceramic plates with 4 ridges, so 4 crimping plates, crimpers, and it's quite small. So if you do have a crimper already, depending how big the plates are, if they are quite small, then you might be able to use that already. If not, then this is the only one that I've seen of its kind. And it has 3 heat settings, and I'm going to turn this on now so I can show you. But it has 140, 170 and 200. I'm going to put it all the way up to 200 because I find that when it's on the hottest heat, you don't have to hold it for that long on your hair, meaning you don't have to put that much heat on it for a long time, and it holds the crimp a lot better, so it holds the volume. And these are a really, really nice way to get a little bit of oomph to your hair. Do not expect mega volume because it won't give you that. And also, the difficulty I find with this is knowing where to use it. It does say on the box, do it as close to your roots, but I find if I do it very close to my roots, you can see the crimps coming through my hair. Maybe if you had very, very thick hair, or if you had extensions or something, then you wouldn't have that problem. But I don't have very, very thick hair, and if you can see, I have shorter layers at the top, and I find that it looks ridiculous to have this kind of like poodly crimped hair just poking through underneath, and people go, what's that in your hair? And it doesn't look very good, so I have to do it a little bit lower down. And I'll show you how I do that when it's heated up, and it's ready now, so it doesn't take very long to heat up at all. So I'll just take the top layer of my hair and put it up in a hair bubble. This is very, very quick and easy to use. You could definitely do this every day if it's something you wanted to do, to get a little bit of volume to your hair. I don't, because personally I'm lazy, and I don't have the time to do it every day, but if I definitely had that extra 5 minutes or less, I would definitely do it. So I'm going to look in the mirror just there, but you take section by section, and you take the crimper and get it as close to the root as you can, and crimp quite hard, and hold it for about 5 seconds or so, and then let go. And your hair should stick out, if you can see, should be crimped, and it sticks out a little bit away from your head, which is what you want to add that volume. Don't touch it at the moment, we'll go through that in a minute, but essentially the first things you do are to just go all the way around your head on one level, and just crimp like this. It's very, very easy. And that's it, and let go, and your hair should be sticking out like that, and it looks ridiculous. But also don't do it so close. The other few times when I first started using it, I used to do these bits here really, really close to my head, and I realised that if I did that, if I kind of forgot in the day and I'd put my hair behind my ears, you could see this crazy bit of kind of like back-combed crimping madness. So don't do that, because you can actually see it. So keep a little bit away from the front. So I'm going to do the back. I can't really see what I'm doing. This is another thing as well. I find it quite hard to do the back of my head with these. But I'm just holding a piece at the back. And that's it. And then right round to the other side. Oops, that's in the way. So I'll just take it close to the root and just crimp it like that. and let go. This bit here. You can take as much or as little as you want, but I guess the more you take, the more volume you'll have, because the more amount of hair will be crimped, which will push out your hair on top. So like that. So I just do one row of the crimp. You can do 2 if you want a little bit more volume. Maybe I'll do 2. I'll try 2 on this side, and then you can see what the difference is. So I've done one close to the root, and then the one a little bit further down to add a bit more volume. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there's definitely tight crimps there, and I can feel it, and it doesn't feel that nice, but the whole point of this is that it's meant to be, I'll do 2 layers on this one. The whole point is that it's meant to be, give the same effect to backcombing, but without the need to actually backcomb and use hairspray and things like that. And it is good, and it does last really well, and it does feel like you've backcombed your hair. It's just a little bit easier, because I actually don't like backcombing my hair, which is why I bought this. But if you do backcomb your hair, you probably don't need this. But it's a nice alternative if you don't like doing it, or you don't. And we'll take it down. And then what you do is you take your fingers and you break up the crimps. So, like this. And the separating adds more volume, kind of breaks up the hair and creates like a cushion for the hair on top to sit on top. So in theory, you should have more voluminous hair. Oh, I can definitely feel and that's proved my point exactly. On one side you can see there's a lot of volume, it looks bigger, my hair feels bigger, it feels really nice, and va-va-voom and all that oomph, and it feels really nice, and you can't see the crimps at all. But on this side I've done one that's a big layer here which I can feel too close, there's not enough hair on top, sitting on top, and you can see all the crimps. Don't know if you can see, but I can feel them all there sitting on top, and it kind of feels like I've got afro hair or something. That's the kind of effect it gives, and that is not a good look. So essentially the Babyliss Root Boost is a good product in theory. It does make my hair look thicker and bigger, but because of the crimping, because it's crimped and it's so obvious, I find that you've got to be really careful where you do it. You've got to have a lot of hair on top, otherwise you can see through it, which looks ridiculous, and you can't do it too close, too high up to your roots either, otherwise you can see it. So the only place you're going to really get volume with this Root Boost is at the sides here, and I just find I want volume at the roots as well. So to me it's not essential, but if you are cleverer than me, if you know how to use these things a lot better than me, maybe you would like it. If you don't like backcombing, it is a good alternative to have, but I haven't figured a way yet where to do it that I can get great volume but not be able to see the crimps underneath. So for me it's not essential, but I do think it is quite a clever product. I just wish I knew how to use it a little bit better. So I hope this helped if you're thinking or contemplating of buying the Root Boost. There are a lot of root boosting products out there of different variations that I really want to try, and I will be trying over the next few months, so watch out for videos like that. But the Babyliss Root Boost Mini Crimper I would say is quite difficult to use, but a nice product if you can get the hang of it. Okay, thanks for watching guys, bye.